How's everyone doing? Today I have a Blu-ray and DVD update. All horror right here, which is fitting for the month of October. Trying to do that 31 days of Halloween, and this just happened to work out. And if you've seen any of these movies, definitely let me know what you think of them. There's a few in here I haven't seen. First up is Satan's Little Helper on Blu-ray. Now this is the TV edited version, and this was, I think, a Walmart exclusive. It was going for like $3.99 or either $5.99. Really cheap, and then they sold out. I don't know what the deal was. I can never find out full information about it. It looks almost like a bootleg, but it was a legitimate release from Screen Media right there. And there's people like selling them on eBay now for just jacked up prices, 70 bucks, crazy stuff. And I think they're usually going around like $30, $35. And this was actually a gift from my girl. She knew that I wanted it, and I was watching it, and I was like, oh, I wish she wouldn't have paid so much for it. She overpaid. I would not have paid so much for it. But the TV version is the only version I've seen of it. I've never seen the unrated version, so I'm cool with that. It's a cheesy time. It's a young kid sees this creepy guy with a mask, and he's playing out this video game and doing all kinds of crazy violent stuff. But it's been a while since I've seen it. I'm actually really happy to have this in my collection. I've been wanting this for a while. I just couldn't find it for a reasonable price, and that was really sweet that she thought of me even though she overpaid. But I'm looking forward to checking this one out. Again, it's been ages, and I remember being a cheesy fun time that I remember always seeing around Halloween time. So I'll put that on my maybe I'll do a 24-hour horror movie marathon challenge video coming up soon. Wink, wink. That's the goal. I'm going to try to do that. I think I'll put this on that list. So very souped. I know the DVD, which is like the unrated version, goes for like $5 anywhere. Next up is Husk. And this is the German release. This is a great killer scarecrow movie. One of the best actually out there. I never hear anybody talk about it. Very underrated. This is region free. I imported it. And I'll go ahead and show you. There's the disc artwork. But I love this one. Very atmospheric. I think their car crashes, a group of friends, and they go into this house, and slowly things start getting crazy. Torture corn. I love that tagline right there, or that actually from Dread Central, that little line, the little blurb. And this is a After Dark original. I really enjoy the heck out of this one. If you like scarecrow horror, I would highly recommend it. And again, region free from Germany. And I used to live in Germany for 4.5 years as a kid. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? I lived in Frankfurt. Good memories. I remember going on a cruise on the Rhine River. I just love the old world architecture of Europe in general. Compared to over here in the States, it's all skyscrapers. Next up is The Invitation. This is from Drafthouse Films and MVD Visual, which I think distributed it. And this is one I've heard a lot of people talk about. A lot of people recommended it to me, and I'm looking forward to checking it out. I haven't seen it yet. This is a Blu-ray DVD digital copy combo pack. From what I know of the synopsis, it's basically an estranged couple who are divorced. The guy gets invited, the ex-husband gets invited to a dinner party with the ex-wife and her now new husband, and some other guests are there, and there's paranoia all throughout, and can't wait to check this one out because I've heard great things. Nice slip cover right there, and it has a booklet and digital copy code right there, which I like, that RSVP right there. And I love when they have the booklets and 2 discs. And I like that it has a reversible artwork, which is pretty cool too. But I think I'm going to keep that artwork. I think I like that one a little bit more. Even though with the slip cover, a lot of times I like to put the other artwork in there, so when you take the slip cover off, you see that. But I'm going to keep this one in there because I don't know, I like that one just a little bit more. But anytime they include all that kind of stuff, it's just like a complete release. It's like Criterion Collection, it's like Scream Factory, Arrow Video, all those ones do it with the booklet, reversible artwork, newly commissioned artwork. Well, not the case this time, this is a new movie, but you know, slip cover, just, you know, the transfer, the clear case. For collectors, especially horror collectors, that's what you want. And speaking of, here's Arrow Video, a couple of new releases from them, Slugs, and this is from the director who did Pieces, which is just a crazy slasher movie. And this one I haven't seen before. I've seen a couple clips here and there. Slugs are killing people in a small town. So yeah, seems pretty awesome right there. I love kind of killer bug movies, and that classifies it. I love that newly commissioned artwork too. And I actually love the disc artwork. I wish that would have been the cover. That just is awesome to me. I love that. And again, here's an advertisement for more releases, but here is, I remember seeing this was the old DVD cover that I remember. And, you know, the booklet right there going over the movie. if you're a fan, that's what you want right there, all the behind-the-scenes info. And I do remember seeing that cover too, actually. So I think there was a couple different DVD releases of it. And oh, look at that scene. That's pretty grody. I'm looking forward to checking that out even more now. Yeah, I do. One that I think is super underrated, I never hear anybody talk about, is Creepy Crawlers. It's a killer kind of cockroach movie. Love the heck out of that one. But yeah, killer bug movies, love them. Next up is Vamp with Grace Jones and a few other recognizable people from like the 80s. But yeah, I remember that it was a couple of friends go to like a strip club, and Grace Jones is a stripper. Least attractive stripper ever, in my opinion. But yeah, I remember not enjoying this one. I remember everybody loved this one. I'm going to rewatch it. I only watched it like once forever ago. But the thing that I kept my DVD for it, because the reason was it had a short from the director. It's called Dracula Bites the Big Apple, Richard Wink's celebrated short film. That was so much fun to me. So I kept the DVD for Vamp for so long just for that short film. And now I can get rid of that. So if anybody wants to do a trade for the DVD of Vamp, let me know, because it actually has that on here now, the special features, some great special features on there. I like the newly commissioned artwork. But yeah, that short film was hilarious to me. It's basically Dracula going around the Big Apple, just like you think. And I think he has like a cousin or something there. And oh, I love that. I wish that would have been the artwork. That is amazing to me on the booklet. So, yeah. So I do remember this standing up, but for whatever reason, I don't. Maybe it was just Grace Jones. I'm just not a big fan of her, but that cover's pretty cool too. I dig that. So I'm looking forward to revisiting this one and giving it a fair chance again. You know, a lot of times I enjoy movies even more on a second viewing, or sometimes I like them even less. We'll see, however it goes. But if you're a fan of Vamp, I think you'll definitely love this release with all the new special features, the new high-definition transfer. Yeah, there's one of those nights making of, a brand new documentary featuring interviews with some of the people involved with the film. Next up are the DVDs. Bubba the Redneck Werewolf. Oh man, this is from MVD Visual. This is apparently based on a comic book series with the same name. I've never heard of it before, but it looks like super cheese. Basically a redneck, I guess, well, you know, country hick kind of guy who's a dog catcher becomes a werewolf. And it reminds me of Werewolf Cop, which I thought was, or Wolf Cop rather, which I thought was hilarious. So if it's in the same vein like that, I'm looking forward to checking it out. Looks like cheesy fun. Next up is Subterranea, which looks like it's going to be sci-fi horror, or maybe sci-fi thriller. It's got Bug Hall, Nicholas Turturro, and William Catt. And it's basically about this guy who was raised in complete isolation and then never seeing the light of day or another human being, and then he's released into the society for the first time as an adult, and he finds out he's basically a test study of a social experiment. And there's all kinds of crazy things about his dark past, so I can't wait to check that one out. This sounds pretty cool to me. I'm digging those kind of ones that has the isolation. Next up is, this is I think more of a drama, but the idea of it is very haunting and creepy. Eva Doesn't Sleep, and it stars Gael Garcia Bernal, who was in Y Tu Mama Tambien and Amos Perros and a bunch of other films. But this is based on a true story about the Argentinian, the president of Argentina, his wife, who passed away, Eva Perón. I guess there was 25 years of different things going on with her passed away body, her dead body. Disappeared for like 16 years or something like that, and it was a mystery. So it's basically going through the phases of what happened to her body over those years, you know, bringing it back to Argentina and things like that, and what happened to it. So that sounds super creepy to me. I think it might be more of a drama, but I'm going to throw it in there for the horror elements to it, because just the thought of that is just like what could have happened, what people were doing with it for that long. And next up, 4 copies right here of Phantom of the Theater. This one right here is a Chinese horror film, and I love the concept of it. It's a haunted theater with vengeful spirits that were trapped in there when they were killed in a fire So that just looks awesome. The cinematography and some of the shots look beautiful in here. So I haven't viewed it yet, but once I do view it and review it, I'll be doing a giveaway for 3 copies right here on DVD. So look forward to that coming up soon. And I've got a bunch of giveaways to do. I know a lot of people are asking me where's the giveaways. I am just so bogged down with life. I haven't had a chance to do them. I have a whole stack though, and I plan to do some for this month, especially for, you know, the 31 days of Halloween. So this will be one of them for sure. I've got some more coming up too. But look forward to all the giveaways coming up. I thank you guys for all the support and hanging in there with me, waiting for the giveaways. You'll be rewarded soon. And it's because of you guys I can do these giveaways, so I really appreciate it. And there you go. Again, if you've seen any of these movies, definitely let me know what you think of them. Leave me a comment or a video response down below. Hope everyone's doing well. Take care.